What's lagging? I think two camera is messing up my computer. It should be fine. Let me see. File, open, JInx. I think it's only making my mouse lag. Nothing else. Why is it so blurry though? It's going good. I was wondering if it's like streaming on YouTube or not, and if it's streaming on Twitch at the same time. I needed the camera to focus. But how do I chat? How do I talk to people back? There, is that better? Trying to figure out new layouts. Did the echo go away? It should, right? Oh, right here. Alright, did it go away now? How about now? I think I'm doing multiple streams. I don't know if I'm on, what's it called? TikTok or not. Let me go on TikTok and see. Yeah, let me check. Oh, I'm definitely live on TikTok. Cool. All right. All right, let's get started then. That's awesome. All right. We are trying to draw Isha where it looks like Isha, because it doesn't look like Isha at all. And I think it's the eye or her hair. You think so? Does it look way better? The mouse does lag sometimes, but I don't think it's the computer is lagging, it's the USB connection. So I'll just change it up somehow. Yeah, I think it's just the mouse interference, because only the mouse is lagging. I still don't know how to draw this little girl though. And then I figured I didn't need to show like my whole screen, just part of it. Like the part I'm working on, I don't need to show like all the little widgets on the side, or the little I don't know what it's called. The dashboards, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do like my friend, where I at least update or upload something at 4:30 every day. Does that look more like her? I don't know, man. Yeah, I think I should put it on my like profile, and I also need to link my, I guess my TikTok now. Because I made a TikTok like 2 years ago, but I never used it. And I was like, alright, I guess I'll use it now. And it doesn't hurt to dual stream. And I need to figure out how to do a broadcast channel on Instagram. Because I know, like, for Instagram Live, I don't know now, but before, you can't really, like, dual stream on Instagram Live. I wonder if I can now. Because Instagram's kind of weird like that. Oh, I forgot. I made her eyes bigger. Is the styles too jarring? One's more like cartoony and one's like super rendered. So I don't know. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out different streaming stuff. This thing's mirrored. There we go. Move it a little bit. I was debating if people want to see my face or not. I was like, whatever. I'll just show it. I went upstairs and stole Nico's webcam. Because she hasn't streamed in a while. I hope she doesn't notice. Or is watching this right now. I think that looks more like Isha. Yeah, she hasn't streamed in a long time, so. And I bought her this camera for like, I think Christmas. She barely used it, so I'm like, I'm using it. But now that I show my face, I can't be a bum anymore and wear like the same shirt every day, right? I mean, I don't do that, but sometimes I wear like, if I don't go anywhere, I wear the same shirt 2 days in a row. I don't know if you do that. But I usually change shirt if I go work out. But I just came from the gym, but I spent so long trying to figure out Restream and trying to get everything to work right before 12, and I didn't even make it in time. Let me see if I can type something in here to see it. It does not show it on here. I thought it was supposed to show all the chat. Whatever, I'll figure out the TikTok chat in a little bit. Well, I'm here for 3 hours every day. Sometimes 6, right? I feel like this looks really cool, but kind of grim because it's like almost like her head's getting blown up. The reason why I didn't stream last night is because my boy Navas came over and we started watching Severance. Because I want to see what the hype of it was. It's confusing. Have you seen it? It's like only on Apple TV, which is kind of hard to like access. I feel like I don't really know anyone that has Apple TV. Thanks, man. It's supposed to connect to like also the TikTok chat, but it didn't because I typed hi to myself on the TikTok chat and nothing happened. So if you're talking to me on TikTok, I'm sorry. I'll figure it out tomorrow. it's like super cold and like windy today. My gym this morning, they had like this unfinished part of the roof near the abs and the ab machines and stuff like that. And like they never fixed it. There's like a big old hole in it. I'll put on my Instagram story tomorrow. But since it was raining so hard today, like it was just pouring in a section of the LA Fitness. It was kind of crazy. It was like kind of flooding over there, but people were still like working out like it was nothing. I think I can connect up to 3 channels. I can try. I think Restream says 2 to 3 channel. I have to recheck. Because it's like a service that I have to pay for, and then I can use OBS on top of it. I can also use their platform, but I wasn't a big fan of their OBS system because it didn't let me move stuff around too much. And then I had to upload this whole new theme that you taught me how to get again, and I was like, I'm good. I couldn't figure it out before 12 because I got home like at 10:30. I haven't even ate yet. That looks a lot better. Let me see. I wonder if I can do like a pop out thing for it. Moderate comic section, moderation. Nope, there's nothing. I wonder if I can go to creator mode. Creator tools. Live studio. Oh, I have to download something else? That's crazy. What's up, man? How's it going? God damn it. TikTok live studio. Uh, It'll show up somehow. I think this is something I figure out when I'm not online. Or when I'm not live, at least. Why does it do that? Don't refer multiple. Oh man. There it goes. Okay. And she also has striped pants like JInx. I never noticed that they had striped pants until I started doing this piece. I guess in my mind, they always just had like black pants. I don't think anyone, I don't know. I don't think anyone really knows what they're wearing half the time. Except for like the iconic stuff, right? So, like the blue hair, and then her Timo hat. I like the words right here, but I feel like, I don't know, the style is too contradictory. Details are above me. How's the drive right now, man? Don't you still have like another day? I saw you shopping in the snow at Walmart with James. That was crazy. Did y'all do what we did and try to pick up Pokemon cards, or you just got snacks? She's basically cosplaying Jinx. That's her hero. Of course she is. I'm trying to make this look like leather instead of just a black jacket. I think it needs more shine, that's why. Because I was watching an artist critique another work, and one of the thing was like, I can't really tell what that material they're wearing is. They're a good artist, but I can't really tell. I don't even think it was a video. I think I just read it on Reddit. So it kind of made me wonder. I'm like, huh, that's true. Now that looks like leather. 10 more hours of driving. That's one whole day. Yeah, I've been telling you, I've been doing what you told me to do and try to like stop by the Barnes and Noble or like the Target or the Best Buy on Wednesday, and I don't know if they actually restock because they hadn't had anything good or new recently. I wonder if TikTok delete videos because I know I uploaded a video like a year ago and it says I have no video on my page. But whatever. It was a pretty bad video anyways. Every right now is so up in the air. It's such a wild rush for it. Oh, everything right now is for the Pokemon set. Yeah. My Kroger doesn't have it. And I kind of stopped shopping at Kroger's and HEB lately because their groceries prices are super expensive. Because we start going to Food Town again, or Nico showed me Food Town and I've been going a lot. And like groceries would cost us like $200, and then at HEB, like the same grocery would cost me like $400 to $500. It's crazy. And I think the only difference is like the expiration date is like 2 days longer, which is fine because normally when I buy grocery, I cook it right away or put it in the freezer. I don't know if you're still here, Chris, but are you not doing WeebCon? put on these music for y'all because I try not to paint with music or anything like that. It's just like when I work out, I try not to like wear gloves because I used to wear gloves and listen to music at the gym, but then there's times like I would forget it because I'm a forgetful person, and I'm like, oh, I can't work out, and I hate like depending on that stuff. But I feel like if I keep listening to music on these, because I draw on stream now, that I'm gonna start depending on music stream, not stream to draw. Yeah, I think I told you already. I'm going to we've gone to a table hunt because it's normally a pretty good con for me and it's local. I realized the feet was weird yesterday, so now I'm gonna fix it. There it goes. I guess this dual camera thing works better because now you can see that I'm not drawing. And I chose the dual camera. Oh, did you? I still haven't got anything. But I did do the application from them, and then I put on my notes that I already paid in cash. Must be nice. I wish I had the same security right now. They're also the same people that runs WeebCon, so that's why I didn't get the follow-up email from them either. For like rebooking. Oh, I'm in it.
Let's turn these emojis into a character.
Oh my god. I really want to connect both. My neck be killing me. could also put it right here. Put my money cat. And then yeah, I get to see like my whole room. Kind of. It's fun as an attendee, I'm assuming. But that means, but I'm saying that with an exhibitor badge, right? Because I don't have to wait in any lines really to get in, but then I work and stay in the same place all day. But when I did walk around for like 30 minutes, because Navas was watching my booth, because he had a little downtime, because he was performing there too. I got to walk around for like 30 minutes, and then I got like lost, even though he told me I had an hour to walk around, because he had a performance like at 12, and he came like at 11, right? And when I realized like I exit the wrong, I exit a different entrance than I entered, and I thought I, was relatively close to the entrance that I was at, like that enter at, and then I figured that I was like on the opposite side of the building. I came straight back to my booth because I was like, this place is too big. Like, I'm getting lost, and I don't want him to miss his performance because of me. I would have felt so bad. But it's super nice because like so I've been to a bunch of cons, right? And last year was my first year ever at AX, but that's the first time I ever seen like the exhibit hall on a different floor, which I seen before. But all the exhibit hall, like Matsuri, like the one in front, they kind of built it out more. Like every giant one, they built it out, and they had like custom like. It looks like a storefront, pretty much. It was nice. And then I saw them tearing it down too. I was like, this is insane that they only did this for 4 days. But I guess it makes sense if you're making like $1 million in a weekend, right? Why not invest time and effort into making your presentation look nice? I'm vending there again. I got lucky enough to get in again. Since they changed it to a lottery system this year. So this year is gonna be interesting because there's gonna be a lot of new artists, and not just the same repeating artists. Because normally people get grandfathered in. A lot of cons are changing too because I noticed like IkiCon in Austin. Normally, me and my friend Victoria would get in, but this year we got waitlisted, and we like did a last minute table hunt and got in. Same thing, WeebCon. I normally get in every year, but and another one was KawaCon. I normally get in every year, but not this year. I heard, because they changed it to 3-day con. I like QualiCon. I like the con runners. They're really cool. I attended their first ever con there. Okay, I can't draw normally like this because it get covered, so I have to draw like this. What's up, Mr. Deed? Mr. Derek? What do you mean? What happened? They slacker ain't they ain't like you? I was gonna draw her hat, but I don't think I want to. Probably should. I know you work at distribution or shipping center, but I don't know. Oh wait, you're you do the call help stuff, right? Okay, boom. Looks like Luffy's hat a little bit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what your job is. How do you even get a job like that, man? Is it like an office job, or you're more like, what's it called, a field agent? They say these songs are stream friendly and that there's no copyright, but there's singing there, so I'm kind of worried, but whatever. I'll figure it out later. Oh my god. No! This is why I hate having these buttons on these pen, man. But this is the default pen that it came with. It keeps on undoing things because I keep on clicking on it on accident. Pink things around her. Glasses. Yellow too. This one's a swirl. She's so quirky. Decorating everything like this. Oh my god, that pop. Did you just find it on like Indeed or something? Sounds nice. Playing game 4 months straight. And then you have to live like an adult again. I say it sounds nice, but it's not, because then you're like broke. And then you can't do anything. So all you can do is play games, but sometimes you don't want to play games. Or if you do play games, like you want to order in food, then you can't order in food because you're broke. I don't know if that was your situation, but that would be mine if I was out of a job for 4 months straight. Yeah, but at least you're not like the cold caller. It's just a help desk. Which might be more infuriating because some people just don't, they want help, but they don't know how to take instructions. Or like they ask you help for like the dumbest thing. Damn, you went everywhere. Which one got you the job though? I was telling Eric that I was watching Severance yesterday, and I was like, it's a trip, but it's like super slow. But it reminds me of like office job that I would hate. And then every time I want to like eye drop a color, I have to turn my pen sideways so it doesn't register my pen and register my finger. Little things I have to relearn again as I draw on a new medium. Dude, that's hardcore, man. That's so daunting though. To apply to 50 jobs and then like to not get a call back, or even to get a call back and get like, I'm sorry, we went with another candidate or whatever they say to keep it like professional. I think that starts messing with like your like mental health after a while. It would mess with mine. It's like, why am I not good enough? I think I always got the job that I applied for the first time. So I have never done that kind of stuff. But I haven't applied to many jobs, and most jobs I apply for are like server jobs, right? So of course they're gonna. So I worked at Painting with Twists. I worked at like a bunch of restaurants, and I was a teacher too. And I got like when I went for my interview to become a teacher, because I did the alternate teacher certification. I didn't think I would get a call back like right away for my first ever one, but I did. And then when I got in there, I was like, I don't know how to teach. Like this teacher certification alternate plan, they don't teach you anything. They just kind of make you like take these online tests that I kind of like just bullshitted until I got 100% on them. Because you can take them as many times as you need to. And then you're supposed to like shadow an existing teacher, but the teacher I was shadowing, I think she was younger than me at the time, and she was like going through like a mental crisis. Yeah, so they threw me in the classroom and told me to write lesson plans and start teaching. And on my first day, I had like the team, which is my coach, my librarian, and I was like, I don't know how to do this. They're like, what do you mean you don't know how to do this? I was like, I don't know how to do this. I don't even know how I got hired. So for like the first like month of teaching, all they did was they went to my classroom and then I walked them to the gym and watched a movie because I did not know how to teach. And then I found out that it's just you just have to wing it and bullshit it and just turn on YouTube because YouTube's the best teacher. Yeah, I started teaching a little bit before COVID, and then when COVID happened, it was awesome because I was teaching art, and they're like, you gotta make these nice presentation thing that the kids has to like walk it, that they can click on and interact with. It's like PDF files, and then it takes you to like different links and stuff, and then some of those teachers went above and beyond because they love that stuff. I applaud them, but that wasn't me. But they're like, yeah, feel free to copy my stuff if you want. And look, I have all these innovative ideas. And then I was like, okay. So I was literally just on a Zoom call. And then the kids were like, they called me Mr. H because they couldn't say my last name Huang. They're like, Mr. H, how do I do this worksheet? I'm like, I don't know. You tell me. You click on it. And then click on it. I was like, dude, that's pretty cool. I was like, yeah, just do that. And then you're done for a day. They're like, okay. But that was like during COVID, and then I had to come back after like a year. It's the worst. But I don't think I worked for like a really good district because they gave me like, it's crazy. So going back to the point where I don't know how to teach, right? They gave me teacher of the year, and I was like, wait, I don't know, I don't even know how to write lesson plans. And so I got that, and then I won a bunch of awards too, and then I even got like distinguished teacher of the district one time. I was like, how did I get this? And then they like, one time I walked into class and I'm perpetually late, so I'm always like 10 minutes late, and I always blame on traffic because I just woke up late, or like I'm doing something the night before, so I'm never like on time. And then they called me up to the office. Oh, you've been in IT for 8 years? I mean, that sounds fun. I say that, but then I like talking to people too. I just don't like listening to people. Like, tell me what to do. I like listening to people. I just don't like, yeah, I just don't like people tell me what to do too much. But yeah, going back to the story, when I got to school one day, the principal and the vice principal called me up on the intercom. They're like, Mr. H, please report to the principal office. I was like, I just got here. What do y'all want? Did I get in trouble? And then they told me that a camera crew was coming to my classroom for like, what's it called? In like a week or two, and I had to like prepare like a lesson plan. And I think I straight up told my vice principal, I was like, I don't know how to do that. They're like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't really know how to do that. They're like, so they're like, what are you gonna teach? What are you gonna show them? I was like, I'll just make something up. And then she helped me write a lesson plan and stuff too. And I forgot what I even taught them, but yeah, because they had a camera crew. They took pictures of me. They gave me the Students Teacher Award. They put me on their website. I was like, this is crazy. I was like, there's other people way more deserving of this. I do not deserve this. I think it was just like a popularity contest at that time. That's why. Yeah, but I would never go back to teaching if I didn't have to. I remember hating every moment of it. I was like exhausted after every day too. Like I would pass out. And then I would have to deal with like I think the worst is just dealing with like the parents and the what was it called? The administration. It's not even the kids. Except if they're like super young, because then it just feels like boot camp. Because you're not even teaching them, you're just telling them not to do dumb things and hurt themselves or hurt other kids. I don't know if your wife had to deal with that either. Yeah. Oh, so you used to teach too? But that's where I also came up with my name Soul Tooth because I started a little bit of a business while I was teaching just to make a little bit extra income with my art online. And I realized like a lot of people like my art, but they couldn't find me because they didn't know how to spell Lan Huang art or they couldn't remember that as well. And since I was a teacher at the time, and I was like, because I started it on my last year of teaching before I knew it, and I realized that I needed something like more catchy. But the only reason why I realized that is because they put me in the hallway duty during the STAR test, like the state standardized test, and they told me I couldn't use my iPad because it was like not an anomaly, but like a irregularity, I guess. Because the kids could look at my iPad and like get some kind of information from it. So they like confiscated my iPad and my phone. I was like, dude, this sucks. So they gave me a sketchbook and told me not to fall asleep. I fell asleep right away. And uh, that's how I came up with the name Soul Tooth because I like hid my phone from them and I kept it on my person and I was like messaging my fiance at the time that I was like, hey, my favorite character is Katakuri, like Dogtooth, but I don't want to draw a Dogtooth because it just looks like um, a spike or anything, and I was like, and also didn't want to call it Dogtooth, so I like drew like a cute tooth that's floating away, and I was like, how's this look? She's like, it's cute, and then I was like, what about the name Soul Tooth? She's like, I like the ring, and then that's how I got the name Soul Tooth, and then I got a lot of funny interaction. Like a lot of people that are dentists like take pictures of my of my icon. They're like, do you sell this image? I was like, no. Like I would buy it if you sold just your logo. I'm like, okay. And then when I used to do pop up, like someone's like, are you selling like dental stuff? I was like, no. They're like, are you like a dentist from Korea, Causal. I was like, no, I'm actually Vietnamese. But thanks. Oh, you fixed Chromebook at school? Dude. I can't imagine that. Because my kids has Chromebook too, and they were just like, I was like telling them, I was like, this is why your Chromebook is broken, because you're like throwing them, tossing them in your book bag like it's nothing. Like, and they're like lower income kids too. I'm like, you know, your parents can't afford to like get these fixed all the time. Like, you should treat them better. Or they're like, I see them like use them after they're like 8, or like they spill like orange juice on them and they just like still use them all the time, or they just go on like download like those virus website because they want to like, what's it called, override the school system and try to like go on website they're not supposed to be on. Talkies that you have to clean every year. I can only imagine, man. I remember one time in class too, I had to stop the kids. Uh, like, I had to stop class, right? And you would think I would like. So I taught for 3 years, and never in my life have I ever had like stop class for like a discussion. And like, you think it would be like something serious, but I had to stop the class because the other kids were freaking out the other kids because they're telling kids that Slender Man was real. And I was like, Slender Man is not real. They're like, yes, he is. Yeah, haven't you seen the documentary? I was like, oh my god. He's like, they're like, I was like, it's a game and it's like a YouTube documentary. I seen it. It's not real. They're like, you don't know that. Those two girls. I was like, this is crazy. And then they had like full blown like debate with me, like it felt like what's it called, that debate from Dead Poet Society. I was like, this is funny but not funny at the same time because they're actually getting scared. I never had laptop. We had computers, desktops, and that's how I'll play Halo. Just that two map, like the Halo demo. I wish I could play Warcraft. It was during like keyboard class too. How? That's crazy. But I feel like, did you have headphones? Because I feel like that game's not even that much fun without like the music. I remember I used to jam out to the Need for Speed soundtrack. I'm like, dude, these songs are bangers. I remember, and then I'll play Need for Speed, and then my brother's friend would bring over his PlayStation at the time, and he like made us play like Gran Turismo or whatever it was. I was like, this game's so boring. It's too realistic. I don't know how to drive like that. I can't turn like with arcade sticks. I have to like slow down or speed up and like be on the right of way. But I feel like they still make Gran Turismo games and not Need for Speed game anymore. So I remember the game I liked the most as a kid that they don't make anymore was SXX, the snowboarding game. Dude, that game was so fun. I thought it was way more fun than Tony Hawk. I guess it makes sense how y'all can play all those games if they gave y'all laptops to take home that y'all can install stuff on. We just had like computers that we log in with our user ID, and then someone had like a share file that we can play like Halo and stuff on, right? So we can't like just download like big games like that without the school noticing at least, or we weren't smart enough at the time. Yep, SSX tricky. I guess these songs are stream friendly because it sounds like it's AI, right? And if it's AI, you can't copyright that, really. Ooh, I got a new subscription from Mad Car. Or a new subscriber, I mean. What's up, man? What's up, Mad Car Mod? how'd you explain that? Did you go to what's it called? It's not detention, but in my schools, no, you probably get written up for that, right? Like really bad, like suspension for having that kind of stuff at school. Where do you work at? You went to the Annex? 60 day? That's crazy. You're like, I didn't even know that was on the laptop. Oh wait, is this Edwin? Kind of makes sense. I think the worst I ever got was like detention for like a week and a half, I think. But that's because it's so funny too. Because when I walked into detention, this was middle school too. So the reason why I went there, right, is because this kid, I still remember his name. His name is DJ. He took my like hot Cheetos from me, and he did it right in front of my face. And I was like, dude, give me back my hot Cheetos, you know? He's like, no, I don't have it. I was like, yes, I saw you take it. It's right behind what's it called? It's right behind your back. He's like, I don't have it. You're tripping. I was like, no, give me back. I was like, and he was playing, but I wasn't in the mood at the time. I was like, no, give me back my hot Cheetos. And then like, I turned around and tried to walk away. I was like, whatever, man. Like, and then he took his highlighter or like a marker and like wrote over my back. And then I like turned around and like grabbed a pen from him and I stabbed him in like the forearm with a pen right here. And then like the teacher saw us and then I was like crying because I was in middle school. And like we had to go to the nurse, and then I ended up like after explaining to like the vice principal and everything that happened, like I ended up in detention for like 2 weeks. But the teacher responsible for the detention, he's like, when I first came in, he's like, you don't look like you belong here, but you look so familiar. Where have I seen you from? I was like, probably from that picture right outside detention that says student of the month. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. So like the teacher that gave me that nomination was so disappointed in me. I was like, I'm sorry. I feel like that kid deserved it. I mean, I can see you getting that from cheating, but I don't. But how did you get it from trolling a teacher? What'd you do to the teacher? I did get in trouble one time in high school. Not, I got in trouble a lot of time in high school, but I got in trouble one time in high school for some kid. I know his name. His name is Mackie. He's pretty cool, but he used to imitate my laugh because I laugh pretty like iconically, I guess. And then the teacher got really annoyed at me because he didn't like me. And then so he heard Mackie laugh, and he thought it was me, but I was sleeping. And then he wrote me up because I was like, because he was like, can you? He's like, Lan, can you stop disturbing class? I was like, I'm sleeping. He's like, you're talking back. Go take this form to the front office. I'm writing you up. I was like, whatever. So I took the form. I just hanged out in the restroom for like till the class ended because I was like, why would I take this form to the front office for you? When I did nothing wrong besides sleeping in class. Later, man. Have a good day at work. Ah, I forgot the camera was right there. And it's so bad too because my son, he's 4 and he already hates school. He's like, do I have to go to school today? I was like, yes, you have to go to school every day. He's like, you don't go to school? I'm like, yeah, because I used to go to school. I have no idea what that means. Sorry, I'm gonna try and switch up the camera a little bit. Because I'm standing up now. Because my neck be hurting. Yeah, what does that mean? I'm not gonna say it out loud, just in case it is something really bad. Whatever. Alright, time to draw Mr. Silco. I don't get it. Oh, okay. That's funny. Never heard that one before. Why would he write you? Why would he send you to ISS for that? It's obviously a joke. Some people just can't take a joke, man. The one time I try to show my face again, I wash my hair so it's all poofy and stuff's in my face. Hello? Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, where are you doing it at? Where are you doing your steps at? Huh? Oh, Memorial Park. Oh, nice. Yeah, that sounds good. Have fun. What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, did you drink coffee before you went do this 10K walk? Okay. 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 Last time I get you like coffee. That's why. That's why you're dehydrated. No, do your 12K or your 10K. Cause I told your mom today. I was like, man, it sucks that we can't do our 10K because she says it's gonna rain all day, but there's sun outside. So I was like, okay, yeah, yeah. The sun's out now, so because I told her I was like, Chicken Nugget's gonna be so sad because he won't get his daily walk in. When when have I ever supported your laziness? Yeah, I haven't. Okay, bye. She what's the she really couldn't, but I was good. I had good reason to not like her. She was talking down on my music and my playing, talking talking down on most of my stuff about me I'm cool with, but my music, yeah. Yeah, you have teachers like that, man. I had a teacher like that too for my geometry class or what it was called. First, I used to talk in that class a lot, so she hated me. And then she like try to be like the cool teacher, right? And she'd like try to relate to you as a kid, and but she always played like favoritism, and you can tell when she has like favorite. And I think like one of the days like they had like it was like all the Hispanic kids were like walking out on class, and then she's like, if you want to walk out, you can now, but just know that you're gonna be written up. And I was like the only kid that walked out of my class because I didn't like her class. I just chose to walk out. And then I walked out of her class again when she was like, I'm gonna tell y'all a really personal story. If you don't want to hear it, you can just sit outside. I'm like, I'm sitting outside. I don't like you. And guess what? Almost failed that class. And there's always teachers like that too. Because I remember when I used to teach, there was a first grade teacher. Like she would cry every day after class, and then like at first like you feel bad, then you realize like she was like talking down to the kids all the time, and she was like, "Why don't they like me?" I was like, "It's because you're like mean, and you don't actually care." But yeah, she like filed for like mental healthness, wellness, and then she got paid for like 2 whole years for not going to work. I was like, this is awesome. I wish I could do that, but my morals won't let me. Is Silco originally a League of Legends character, or is he just like an Arcane exclusive like Vander and Violet and Powder? I don't know to make his eyes red or blue. It's normally red, but in that scene where he says she's beautiful, it's blue. I think you can tell this is Silco now, right? I think I just need a higher chair like this. I was gonna draw like their face, like how Jinx draw their face, but I think it's too much. I don't know. I add it at the end. Let's see where it goes from there. chicken nugget. It's just a bigger dog outside. You don't want any of that. You don't want that heat, bro. I don't know why he barks at all the big dogs. And he's like 10 pounds. Or 12, 13 pounds right now. Because the vet say he's overweight. That's why I've been walking him so much every day. Maybe I should start playing Pokemon Go again. Since I'm walking chicken nuggets so much. So when I used to watch Arcane, and then I see like fan art of like Daddy Silco, because people like simp over him, I was like, why? But I can kind of see it now that I'm drawing him. He has like very defined lines. Like I'm really enjoying drawing him. Chicken Nugget, chill out, bro. Chicken Nugget, stop! He does, right? even like 2 days ago at the park, uh, we were walking and we walked across a golden doodle, which is like a bigger version of him because he's a mini golden doodle, and like he was trying to fight that golden doodle, and the owner of that golden doodle was like had to use his whole body weight to hold back the golden doodle because the other golden doodle too were trying to fight each other. They didn't like each other, I guess. They're like that one's a fake. But I was like, man, if I had a real golden, like a golden doodle, not a mini one, I don't think I can handle it. Because that guy was using his whole body. So I think it might be a golden doodle thing. Because at first I was like, maybe he's just like, he's a mini golden doodle. He got some like Chihuahua, like DNA bred in him, but I don't think it is. So I am gonna do the FF14 piece pretty soon. I've been I normally be watching like gameplays of it. I'm at Shadowbring right now. I only need to make it to Endwalker, but then since I watched like Severance yesterday, I watched videos about Severance breakdown instead because I didn't want to. Because that show's good. I can see why people like it, but it's so slow for me. I rather just watch like the video breakdown. Cause yeah, I watched it with my boy Navas. I'm like, it's good. Like it got me hooked, but I don't think I ever watched this by myself because it's too slow. So, long story short, watching Severance breakdown on the Rockstar channel has made me lose a day on Final Fantasy 14 lore. But it doesn't look like I'll finish this JInx piece by today, so I should have like 2 more days. I do have the sketch for it. I need a stool, bro. Like this is hurting my neck. But I don't know if I should do an Emmett Salt piece first or a Sephiroth piece. But I'm pretty sure I'll do an Emmett Salt piece first because I like. At first, when I watched like the initial like, just what made Emmett Salt special, I didn't really like him like that. And then I was like, I don't really like this British accent. But then after I watched like gameplays and like his whole interaction partway through Shadowbringer, I was like, I actually like this guy a lot. And the British accent grew on me because he's part of the Golden Empire or whatever, so they all have British accent. Because at first I thought everyone in Final Fantasy 14 was played by a British voice actor. I was like, what is going on here? But there is some very like infuriating part about watching that game because I'm like, if you're made past like what's it called? The second expansion, I forgot what it's called, Heaven's Ward, and then you see like what happened to Ice Heart. I was like, this was unearned. I was like, why? Why did they do this? Chicken nugget. Please. Stop. You don't want that smoke. I think I need to watch Arcane season 1 again because I really don't remember how Soko died. Because I remember season 2 pretty well, but season 1 felt like a fever dream. What's this big old mark right here? Okay, this is more accurate to the colors I see on my screen. What's going on right here? Why won't you focus, camera?